don't know what to call it, but I think I found another. That's from turmeric. My teeth aren't really that yellow. That's from turmeric that I take in the mornings. Remember, y'all, I do hippie stuff when nobody's looking. Yo, so check it out. I don't know if to call them, that didn't work out, but we're here. I should call them meditations or questions, but there's these things that I have a tendency to want to like ruminate on and chew on every single day. Dream like you'll live forever, fight like you'll die tonight. Don't let anyone or anything ask more of you than you demand from yourself. But there's this third one emerging, which is kind of like, and you guys get to grow up with me, which is kind of cool, which is kind of like, what are the decisions you're making today telling you about you? I know I can't just drop that off. I gotta preach a little bit on it, right? I gotta rub some tussin on it real quick so it all makes sense. But like every single day, the decisions you're making are communication to you. And the quality of your life is dictated by the quality of the conversations you're having with yourself, right? God created the whole world through communication, right? So anyway, you create your whole world through communication, 90% of it happening up here. And then once it's solidified and crystallized and you believe in it, then you can send it out here, right? So, and then you can start to carry it out, but only after that. So everything you're doing all day long is communicating to you, Did you have the strength to get up when you said you were going to get up? Are you sleeping too much? Are you eating the way you wanted to eat? Are you speaking the way you wanted to speak? Are you even conscious of these things? You know what I mean? But your self-concept, your self-esteem, whether you're actually confident and calm or you're forced to be arrogant to preserve a sense of self, which is inaccurate confidence, right? All these things hinge on this, and you can't outperform your self-concept. You can't dream farther, and you'll never achieve more than you believe you can achieve, because you're never going to be able to go after anything you don't truly believe. And this is where procrastination slips in, and rationalizing other routes other than going after what it is you really want because you don't believe you can have it, which then tells you that you're not good enough. And most of us do not have the psychological, mental, or emotional health and resilience to look that fact in the eyes and digest it and deal with it in a healthy way, right? I know I dropped a lot this morning, so I'm gonna chill out, but a little more blue cheese on it. So, the fact of the matter is you're not good enough, and that's why you don't have what you want, or what you know you could have. And it's a love language, because the fact that you're not good enough is righteous. Otherwise, everyone would have everything, because there'd be nothing but participation trophies. But the journey is designed to make you better, because you're a human being, not a human doing what you're about. It's really interesting. What your life's about and the results it's giving you is about who you're being, not who you can be. You're a seed. You cut a seed open, you see the inside of a seed, big freaking deal. The seed literally encapsulates a whole entire rainforest, a vineyard, in something this big. It's like miracle stuff, man. I didn't figure it out. And so life is about, the journey is the sexy thing, the attractive thing that's supposed to be like, I want that thing, like hot chick across the bar, I need to find one, I'm going, I want that chick. So then you start walking over there and get all your, and you're being called and inspired to a higher level. That's what the journey's all about. Like if you were good enough, like there'd be no, but the journey, being a human being, is about who you're being in every moment. But the way you elevate that is you're being driven to want to be more. There's a demand placed on you. You place a demand on yourself because you want to be more. So then who you are being in every moment starts to elevate and turn into who you're becoming. And ultimately who you're becoming is who you end up being, if that makes sense. And then that's when, that's the ultimate cookie burger of life, you know what I'm saying? Because this game's all about who you can become. And that's why it's not good enough to just be who you are. Like, what if a seed just sat there and was like, I'm a seed and I'm special because I'm here? No, you're not. You just, you're like an insignificant component to a handful of trail mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, get in the ground. Get the right material around you. You know, work that seed time, harvest, water that seed, protect it from weeds. Make sure the temperature is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta work this thing, man. It doesn't just happen for you. And if it did, would it be valuable, right? So think of it that way, man. Forget about all this participation trophy like stuff people tell themselves so they feel good in their insignificance. It's not good enough. You're not good enough. You need to work on it. But the best part is you have the superpower. Don't let, you know, this new like mommy-centric, you're good enough just because you're here, quasi-parasitic motivational bull crap seduce you into thinking you can park your car and just be good enough for having hit the dang lottery. You did hit like literally like a few thousand lotteries for like being born in America. If you're watching this, there's other cool countries, but like, yo, I don't want to deconstruct that. I don't have time. But dude, you got infinite potential. Access it. There's a whole rainforest, triple mother frickin' canopy in there. That is the most valiant and honorable mission of life, to contribute from your ultimate like power that you were sent here to give from. That's how you give thanks to God and everything that put you here. You were put here to flourish. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on Instagram. I tell you what I know. I know that this way of living life is, to use a scientific term, super dope. And I want you to experience it. Boom.
Boom. What's up, you guys? Byron Rogers here. And if that video meant anything to you, if it inspired you, if you appreciated it, I just want to ask you to possibly support us on Patreon. I generate hundreds of videos per year and spend thousands on free content for you guys per month because it simply is a passion of mine. It's the way that I want to contribute to the world, you know, to the best of my ability. So obviously I'm going to continue to do it, but I wouldn't be able to make it sustainable without my partners who support me on Patreon. So thank you so much if you already do. And if you haven't done that, it's, you know, for what you pay to McDonald's per month, you could help push the mission and this work forward. So anyways, either way, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, check the link below to support me on Patreon if you're interested in that. God bless, Semper Fi, and I'll see you on the next piece of content, y'all. Boom.